What? A marriage interview?
Yes. You're already 25, right? You have to hurry up and find someone good. Yup, you're right. It's already been 2 years since I lost my younger brother in an accident. You succeeded the company, so you're going to be responsible for passing it on to the next generation.
My name is Shingo Kiryu. I've lost my parents and took over the company at a young age, which makes me a CEO. Suddenly, my aunts visited me on the few days that I have, and guess what they came for? To talk about a marriage interview. They seemed like they wouldn't leave unless I accept, so I was basically forced into having a marriage interview.
You probably don't even have a girlfriend or are even popular with the girls. You weren't even good at school either, and when you compare yourself to all the other handsome guys, you know what I mean. If you miss this opportunity, you'll never have a girlfriend for the rest of your life.
Well, you guys sure get to say whatever you guys want, and don't say it at the same time. The marriage interview was scheduled on a week from today. They had already decided on the date. On a different day, I was in the CEO office, surrounded by documents, having a headache. Well, yeah, the years I haven't had a girlfriend equals my age, but having a marriage interview all of a sudden, isn't that too high of a level for me? And though it's a marriage interview, I don't even have a picture of the girl or any information at all. And marrying through a marriage interview, it's different from my way of thinking in the first place. And so things happened. The week went by real fast. Oh crap! I was asked to meet up at a short notice, and now I'm late because I had to work. No matter what the reason is, this is rude. Of all the days, why today? But right now, there's no time for that. I have to hurry. I felt frustrated not being able to catch a breath, but I jumped into the private room, where the restaurant staff had led me. I'm sorry, I was late because of my work. I'm really...
Shingo Kiryu-kun?
Kanade Yakura? I was shocked. At least a little bit.
I can't believe this. Really?
The person who was in front of me was my high school classmate. Her name is Kanade Yakura. Back then, when I first met her at school, she was a girl who always in a corner of the classroom. I guess she didn't want to stand out, but she was always looking down and her voice was quiet as well. But the bento she always brought with her were rice with pickled palm in the middle, or onigiri with nothing inside. She didn't own a smartphone. Her stationery were in bad condition, and her PE clothes were clearly someone's hand-me-downs. Even though she didn't want to stand out, she gathered attention in a bad way, and soon stopped at eating lunch in the classroom.
Okay, let's eat.
Behind the school building? As for me, I guess I was worried about her. Here, have some.
Huh? Kiryu-kun?
This place is great. It's quiet too. I'm going to be visiting here too, so take that as a location fee.
Huh? A location fee? But I don't even know this place.
So, are you saying it's not enough?
Why would you think like that?
Alright, then please accept this Japanese omelette too. And with those words, I put the Japanese omelette on her bento and made her accept it.
What?
You can give me some of that rice in return if you like. Then we're even.
I thought you said it was for the location fee.
Man, I was going for the let's exchange what's inside the bento. You know what the girls do. But I guess I dug my own grave.
You're weird.
And so we started becoming friends. Few minutes had gone by since I entered the room. We sat there in front of each other in silence. This is awkward. I mean, don't they have like a matchmaker for these kind of things?
It's been a while.
Yes, it has. Long time no see. Kanade was the one who broke the silence, but the conversation doesn't continue. We said goodbyes to each other in a weird way, and I'm sure we both feel awkward, so I'll be leaving. You were forced into this marriage interview too, right? And with those words, I stood up when...
Wait, hold on. Alright, excuse me. I've have brought your food.
As I stood up there stunned, the waitress quickly set the food on the table and left. As I stood there stunned with no energy.
Hey, since the food's here, take a seat, will you?
Before I knew it, Kanade was next to me, gently holding my hand. Okay.
Back then, I never thought I would be seeing food like this lying in front of me, because my family didn't have any money. Shingo-kun, you always used to give me some of your food.
Today's menu is meatloaf.
Meatloaf?
Please accept this as today's payment.
Oh, I feel bad.
Ever since that day, we began eating lunch together behind the school building. My lady, even though you say so, your body is honest.
Oh my god, the power of meatloaf!
You're even drooling.
Oh, what? Oh, are you serious?
Kanade was actually fun to talk to. Maybe that's the reason, but I began looking forward to our lunches. By the way, on rainy days, I suggested we ate the stairs leading to the rooftop.
I still feel bad for you always sharing me your lunch with me. Is there anything I can do in return?
Alright, make me laugh hard.
That's a sudden one. Asking for the moon? You asked me for something I can't do. You're teasing me, aren't you?
No, you said you'd devote yourself to make me laugh.
Well, you faced that one pretty bad.
How about... I tried asking her to imitate a cat. Then, though she was shy, she gave it a try. What is this cute creature?
Hey! What are you doing?
I was just taking landscape photos.
Oh, is that right, Shingo-kun? Look me in the eyes.
I can't. I'm cursed, and when I look into someone's eyes, I turn into a stone.
You know what? I'm actually okay with hearing you scream at paid right now.
Kanade-san, what happened to your character? I'm sorry I got carried away.
And delete.
Oh no, my memories. I'm sorry. As we ate dinner, before we realized it, we were talking about our past. Yeah, that did happen.
I know you were having fun teasing me.
No, not really.
Look into my eyes and tell me.
I can't. When I look into someone's eyes, my eyes pop out.
I want to see that. Show me.
No. It feels weird eating together and talking in peace, because back then, this was clearly the reason we cut off relationships with each other.
Ah! That day, I was being harassed in the classroom after school. Hey, Miss Poor, why are you disobeying us? Because it's wrong. Wrong? Which part? We said we're paying money, so you do as we asked you to. Are you aware of capitalism? But that doesn't make it right for you guys to make me go steal the answers to the test. Yay! That's why I hate good girls. Oh yeah. By the way, Miss Poor, weren't you getting fed by Kiryu-kun earlier? Really? Why would Kiryu-kun even bother to hang out with her? Oh, I know. He probably sees her as a pet. A pet? I mean, this girl right here. She's shy, but she's got the face. Doesn't that ring any bells? Oh, she's right. Just yesterday I was told to imitate a cat. Suddenly, I burst into tears of sadness. Oh my god, it really did ring a bell. That's too bad. You want to know something? His family owns a pretty big business. No wonder he sees Poor as his pet that he could play with. When I realized I was alone in the classroom, the girl said something to me, but I had no idea. I was exhausted from crying and walked home with clouds over my head.
Hey Kanade, you're coming home pretty late. The sun was about to fall down, and I saw Kanade, who seemed to be on her way back home, and went over to talk, but
Don't talk to me anymore.
that's the only thing she said to me, and she passed by me. What do you mean? Did something happen? You seem weird. If it's alright with you, I'll help you out.
Are you going to look down at me like that again? I'm not your pet.
A pet? What do you mean a pet?
Forget it. Forget it. I just...
Hey, Kanade! Wait up! Why are you avoiding me? I don't understand. Why? Since that day, I continued to be avoided by Kanade. And finally one day, as of today, Yakura has left the school due to family matters. Don't do stupid things like snooping or spread rumors. And so I lost an important friend, Kanade Yakura, without knowing why. I stopped eating and ended talking about our past. And finally I was able to find out what had happened that day. Thanks for telling me.
No, it was all because I was too weak. I think I was always feeling guilty.
Guilty?
You were always doing me a favor, and I could never do anything for you. I think that is why I acted that way. In my mind, I knew I had to talk about it with you, but, well, whatever I say now, it's only gonna sound like I'm making excuses.
So why did you disappear from my eyes? You hated me so much that you wanted to disappear from my eyes. Being able to have conversations with you, talk about stupid things, I was having fun, but that was all gone and it made a hole in my heart.
I'm sorry, but Shingo-kun, you're misunderstanding things a little. I quit school because I really had problems at home.
What?
Wait, did you think I quit school because we ended up like that?
Uh-huh.
This is embarrassing, but my dad ran away with our money, and we couldn't live with just my mom's part-time job, so I thought I needed to work too, and I have a younger brother and a younger sister. There was no way we could afford to live without me working, so it has nothing to do with you, but I never got to say goodbye to you, so that had always been on my mind.
When I realized, Kanade was in full tears. Hey, Kanade.
Shingo-kun, why were you always nice to me? Why did you come up and talk to me? Back then, I refused to hear you out. Because of my classmates' words, I couldn't believe in you. So, I know this is late, and I hate myself for this. But can you tell me, with your words?
I guess at first, it was from out of pity.
Oh.
I was like, why is bringing rice and pickled palm for bento in this century? And so when I saw you behind the school building, I thought it was okay to share some of my bento. I left my mom early, so I was the one making my own bento.
What? You made that bento?
Yep, I did. So part of me wanted you to try them out as well. But that kind of sympathy and calculation quickly disappeared, because you'd always eat my bento so deliciously. As I said before, I was having fun, spending time with you, being able to talk about stupid things and saying jokes to each other. I thought you were my real friend. Kanade, wait, why are you crying like that?
Because I was finally able to hear from your mouth. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for saying something horrible to you. I was being unreasonable. I'm sorry for not being able to believe you. I've always wanted to apologize. And also, thanks for being friends with me.
And so this is how we became friends again after a few friends. Whipping her tears off, Kanade, who had calmed down, looked at me all embarrassed.
You see, it's true I always wanted to apologize, but there's a reason why I had them set up this marriage interview, and it's because I wanted to tell you that I like you.
What? You like me? Wait a minute. So this marriage interview was a setup?
Yeah, I had them set them up for me.
This story is about when Kanade's relatives happened to meet up with each other during the New Year's.
Kaede-chan, you really went through hard times being as young as you, supporting your family. No, I was just desperate, that's all. But it's still amazing what you've done. You're able to live without inconvenience now, right? Yes. My brothers started working too and they're helping out. Talking about outstanding people, Shingo-kun is too, you know. He succeeded Kiryu Technical at a young age. Huh? Kiryu? Shingo? Shingo Kiryu? Good luck on behalf of my brother. Auntie, can you give me more details on that? What happened, Kaede-chan? Forget about my reason. Now tell me.
And when Kanade was convinced it was me, she told the aunts everything.
Oh! Kaede-chan, I never knew something so sad had happened. I'm going to skin that classmate of yours. Come out, wherever you are, evil kid. You don't have to cry that hard. And you're scaring me. Don't worry, leave it to us, aunties. Why do you guys say the same thing at the same time?
I see. So our aunts were the ones who set this up in the first place. I had no choice but to have an awkward expression on my face now. I mean, come on. All this time, you were a distant relative, and if I had tried to search for you, I could have because you were this close to me.
This was selfish of me. I'm sorry. But I like you so much that I wanted to see you really bad. I'm serious. But your feelings matter too, so I want you to tell me your honest feelings. Oh, I guess it's a no, isn't it? I'm such a horrible girl, selfishly hurting you. And now after all this time, right?
You're right. I'm planning on refusing this marriage interview.
Oh, yeah, that makes sense. I understand. I'm sorry I caused you trouble.
Don't misunderstand. I went next to Kanade and held her hand kindly as possible and went on like this. No matter who it was, I was planning on refusing this marriage interview.
Huh?
I can never forget about you too, and those days I spent with you are still both unforgettable and fun memory to me. I want to choose a marriage partner not through a marriage interview, but with someone I shared fun times with like I did back then. Kanade, would you be my friend again and spend time with me?
Yes, I would love to be your friend again. I won't make a mistake this time. Please make memories with me again.
Hey, don't throw yourself on me like that. Wait, are you crying again?
I never thought I'd be able to talk to you like this again. It feels like a dream.
You really do change your expressions a lot, don't you?
I don't care. I've always been and always will be like this, only in front of you.
And so our marriage interview, so-called reunion, ended. And after that, we spent time together every time we had days off, as if we were remembering our school days. We did things like, I make the side dishes, and she would bring the rice and pickled palm. As if the time we were apart was a lie, we picked up where we left off and continued the fun. And I was also more and more attracted to her as well, so it didn't take long for us to officially date and get engaged. And, oh yeah, Kanade had changed a lot since she was a student. She managed to get out of her poor life, and her way of thinking became more positive as well. If only Kanade hadn't quit school back then, that mind still does cross my mind. But right now, that's only a meaningless, hypothetical story. And after about 2 years since the reunion, we finally got married.
Shingo-kun, are you sure you made the right choice?
What's up? All of a sudden?
It still feels like a dream to me.
What are you going to do if it was?
No way! I promised myself that I won't leave your side anymore.
Yeah, I don't want to go through that again. After we got married and we went on the wedding ceremony, the two aunts came to the bride and groom's table.
Oh my god, it was a great wedding. It's all thanks to us. You're right. We're the Cupids, I tell you. Cupids! Yes. We are grateful, but what's with the costumes? What are you talking about? We're going to act out how you guys fell in love for entertainment. How they met. The story of the rice and pickled plum bento.
You guys still talk at the same time. Anyways, our wedding was over and we started a new life for together.
Come to think of it, we really didn't have the opportunity to cook together.
You're right, but we'll have plenty of opportunities from now on.
It might be you're the CEO, so it's my job to do the housework. We're going to have kids too, so we have to work hard. SHINGO.
Kanade, who is kind and could also do the work around the house, would become a good wife for sure. Hey, don't throw yourself on me like that.
Why not? We're family. I let go of you once before, so I'm never ever going to let go again.
Kanade, who purely loves me with all her heart, is very cute, and I am very happy with my life.